that's the end of it. I do not want to be part of your life anymore, that kind of a thing. Even if it's a casual friend, you just met, right? It could be somebody, just like that. It could be a deeper relationship, whatever it is, but the qualities of the relationship are going to be the same, whether it's of a partner, romantic interest, friend, or even a family member. Sometimes family members can also have that energy, right? So yeah, it's fine. You know them. They are your part of your family tree, but it can be a little too much to be hanging out with them. And it's, your way of having a good time is very different from theirs is a little too much for you to handle. Okay, so now, when you are thinking of, going out, moving away from this person, let's take a look at your reading in terms of, how this is going to, because your cards say that all of you are thinking of moving away. So what if you move away? We will look at the healing which is going to bring for you when you move away from them. Okay, what is the healing you can experience? Healing at the thought level, door to romance. So for those of you, who are in a romantic relationship, I feel that, what the card is saying, that when you move away from them, you'll really, this is not your idea of romance. Even though, you see this heart over here, it is caged. So even though, there is some kind of love, you kind of love, I don't think that's, those are words I should use, but that's what came to me. It's very instinctive. This is not what, love is. This is a trapped kind of a love, where, it started out as love, but it feels that, you're more trapped with this person rather than anything else. Okay, so that's not how you want to live. That in the name of love you feel trapped, you feel that, you need to do everything, because, like you love the person or the person loves you. But that is not the idea of love and romance. It should not be a burden for you, which is currently what you're experiencing. You're experiencing this relationship like a burden, right? Too much to handle. So this is, you feel that this is, love is not what makes you feel burdened. Love is not something which makes you feel stressed. Love is not something which makes you feel caged. These are the thoughts which go in your head when you are, evaluating the situation for yourself, because you feel that, when it is love, the doors should be open. You should be free to, walk in and out. You should in and out, as in you are able, you're free to express yourself. You're free to do what you also want to do. Once in a while, yes, it would be nice to accommodate another person, but other than that, it should not make you feel trapped. You should have your own freedom. You should also know what you would like to do in the relationship, and the other person would like to do, share it with you. Not always you accommodating that person, but the person should also take cognizance of what you like and what you don't like, which is definitely not the case. And that is what you keep thinking about, that I feel trapped in this relationship. I don't feel the love, even if it is not with a partner, even if it's with a family member. You feel that this is not how family members are supposed to be, to hold you back, to keep you trapped. Relationships are about, a lot of space and, a lot of give and take. Not, that everyone telling you what you should do, what you should not do, but these are the thoughts which you want to free yourself from. That's why you want to put an end to this. Let's look at the emotional healing coming for you, the garden and the gate. So yes, this, whatever the relationship is, you cannot complain. Even here I would say that, you don't feel, this not, complain, as in, it's not that, this person is mean to you. It's not like that. Probably the person is very nice in their own way, but they're very overbearing for you. And that is why, having everything, you're still not happy, because you feel trapped here. Here your heart is in the cage. Here she's locked behind this gate. So you feel that, it is all very nice, but it is not your thing. It is not what makes you happy. It is not what sets you free, because here, even though you are behind this gate, you don't have the freedom to move out, as in when you want to. Mind you, if you look at this card carefully, there is a key in her chain. which says that you have the option of moving out. For some of you, you have the option that you can just take this out and move away, but then you do feel that you have this back and forth energy, which is also representative of the Knight of Wands. One fine day he gets up and he feels so inspired to leave, and the next day he's inspired that no, I think I will stay on, and things like that. So this is also an energy which talks of somebody who acts on the spur of the moment. So you have your moments where you say that I need to kind of move away from this because this is really causing me a lot of stress, and then there are days when you feel that I've got everything, then why am I complaining? It's just that it gets overbearing for me once in a while. So you try to find your compromise, you try to find an adjustment, you try to see what works. So there are days when you see it's not working, and there are days when you see it is working, because both aspects of it are very, very valid. And that is why you have this energy of wanting to stay and sometimes wanting to leave. But having said that, there is that feeling of feeling trapped, which is very obvious with these two cards. There is no doubt it makes you feel trapped, but on some days it doesn't bother you, and on some days it does bother you. But that feeling of being trapped is there. How is it going to heal you at the physical level? Rest and rejuvenation. So though you feel that you would like to move out and put an end to this burden, because you feel that if you actually do this, you will really your mind is going to be at peace, because your mind and your thoughts do go in both directions. That it's all very nice, yet I'm not happy. I have everything, yet I feel trapped. There is nothing which I'm wanting, but it does not let me be free. It does not let me express myself. I'm not able to be who I am. Those are the kind of thoughts and feelings you get. So you sometimes on this side, sometimes on that side, which is keeping your mind in a turmoil. And I think it would be a good idea for you to decide, because so that you can finally put an end to this burden. You need to choose and not keep swinging between one and the other, because it is causing a lot of uncertainty, and it's causing a lot of burden. You don't have any peace right now. You really need to rest your mind as well as your body, because if the mind is agitated, the body cannot rest, because we do not get good sleep, right? So having to take a call is what is going to make you feel at peace in mind as well as in body. Let us get a little guidance for you. But all said and done, you do feel trapped. All those who've chosen this card, you definitely feel trapped, though it is all very good externally. At the physical level, it's all very, very nice, very very, very luxurious. King of Pentacles is the person who's got loads of resources, wealth, abundance. They live a very lavish lifestyle, very, very luxurious lifestyle. So maybe sometimes it is that which wants to make you stay, but sometimes you also feel that you compromise on your emotions when you're staying with this person. So let's get a little guidance for you. What guidance can we give all those who have selected Ten of Wands? What guidance would the universe like to give? Let me just shuffle it a little more. Okay. So I think I'll draw out your cards. What is the guidance? Patience. So be with it for a little while. Maybe sometimes you really need to give it a little more time before you reach a conclusion. And I think that's why I did not get any clear cut cards like I have got for the other three cards. Yours have shown me both sides are equally they hold equal weightage for you. Okay, your own personal freedom and the luxury of what this person offers you, the comfort this person offers you, stability they offer you. So I think you need to be a little more patient, or spend a little more time to see how things pan out. I think I'll take out some more cards for your guidance. We need to get some very clear guidance for you. Door to value. Okay, so you need to be a little patient with yourself. Don't decide right now, because you really need to take a very good look what you value. What you value. Do you value this physical this lifestyle which offers you a lot in the physical terms, or it's more about how you feel and how it's basically what you are getting in the physical and what you feel emotionally. I think you are caught between the two. I think it's a 50-50 for you while you're watching this reading, as you watch this reading. That is why you're being urged to be a little more patient so that you really realize what you value. Do you really value this? See, there is no harm in saying that money does bring a lot of stability and a lot of security, and it provides us with the means to get to live a comfortable life. There is no denying that, but you need to choose what you value more. You value this lifestyle more, or you value your own feelings with this, in the sense that supposing this person, I'm not supposing this person is a little overbearing, so do you really put too much focus on that? Or sometimes because it could be your own way of looking at it. So if you were to change your perspective towards this, that yes, if I'm going out with so and so person, do I really do I really feel exhausted all the time, or do I feel exhausted only once in a while? And you kind of need to analyze how just analyze those few occasions where you feel exhausted with this person, and actually see what is the root cause. That is why you're being urged to be patient, so that you look into it very, very carefully. Is it your own perception? Is it your own perspective which makes you feel burdened? Or is it something more? And be very honest with yourself when you're gauging this. Then you will get the real picture, and then you will see what you really value. A lot of truth will come out when you patiently examine the situation. All those who have chosen this card, see, draw to value and blossoming abundance. Then you will know, you will choose the right thing for the right reason, and that is where you're going to feel abundant. If you take a decision in haste, which is very often depicted by Knight of Wands, you will again be caught in that position that I should have waited a little, I should have thought through carefully, I should have chosen well. So this is the reading which is telling you to think about it and go through everything with a very different perspective now. See what is, like I just explained, see what how you respond to different situations. Is it the same thread each and every time, or it varies from event to event? To your energy levels are also fluctuating. Sometimes they do over a period of days. So in your good days, this running around seems fine. On your bad days, this running around becomes very overbearing. Just to give you an example to see how you can start sorting it out. And then you will see what you really value, and that's going to give you the abundance. Let us get a card for a final outcome. Magician and the Mirror. So yes, you need to look at things very, very clearly to come into a good balance. Red and blue, masculine and feminine. You need to see things very clearly. You've got the mirror here. Why is it called Magician and the Mirror? Because the mirror can cause illusions, right? So like I just mentioned, that you also need to see that when you are feeling good, all this looks very nice. When you are not feeling very good, all the same thing does not feel and look very nice. So you need to see what the reality is. Don't go by the illusions of your state of mind at that particular time. So sometimes it is your own personal energy which can make this entire thing very overbearing and wanting to get out. And sometimes the same thing really appeals to you because you really value all the comforts which come along with this relationship or this connection, right? So take some time off and just sit with it for about a week, 10 days. See everything in when you are in different energies. When you are feeling burdened, look at the situation. When you are feeling happy, look at the situation. When you are neutral, look at the situation. When you're feeling your best, look at the situation. When you're feeling your worst, look at the situation. In a meditative state, look at the situation. See it from all perspectives. Then you will get the clarity, and then you will know what really matters to you and what are the other things which are a byproduct of your own personal energy, right? The clarity will come to you for all those who have chosen this card. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, and if you like the content, do subscribe to the channel for regular updates, and thank you for watching.